So Wamandika Jaraja. Welcome to Jara country.
You may have been left behind or let down somewhere at some time by someone or even by yourself, but here you are catching up, getting ahead, moving forward. There are people here who are creating their own new normal.
I welcome you to the opening of our beautiful education centre. From the moment you walk in the door, we hope you feel a new energy welcoming you into these state-of-the-art facilities, a place to gather, teach, learn, innovate, co-create, inspire and be inspired.
A home and a sense of belonging is so important to your well-being. In our culture, our home is this country. This is our mother. This is where we belong. This is where we came from the very first day.
The social curriculum ties together the absolute intent of Haven Home Safe to provide not only a home, but a supportive community in which to consider change.
We have people attending TAFE, undertaking study in community services, retail, veterinary nursing, childcare and English as a second language. Our young people have returned to school.
The site that is close to the centre of Bendigo, well serviced by public transport, close to education facilities like a university and schools and kindergartens, and there's some shops as well. This is an ideal location.
We've had dental checks, speech therapy, sleep routine, nutritional meal planning and preparation, swimming lessons, kinder, educational optometry and Saturday reading club for the little ones.
So this program that was named after someone who was full of initiative, someone who created a new paradigm, someone who rather than breaking a mould just went and created a better one. And he and his wife and his family, they went on and created not just a household name in Australia and not just an economic dynasty, they created a sense of responsibility for the left behind. You cannot count on your fingers and toes the numbers of foundations and trusts that the Myer family have set up. I'll just acknowledge once again, this project would not have happened if it were not for Balliol Myer. This is a special thing, it's a special place. This is the project that the people of Bendigo and many philanthropists built. It's a house of promise, and now we know a house of results.
Of course, this project could not have happened without the generous support, Minister, of the state government. Obviously from Balliol Myer and the Myer Foundation. Just before Christmas, I had a privilege again of meeting with Bob and Carol Holsworth, who are local benefactors, philanthropists, who have provided $500,000 to the project, and particularly to the project of the Education Centre. I'm also very proud to recognise the donation from the Community Foundation for Central Victoria. They were joined also with the Bendigo for Homeless Youth funding and St John of God from Horizon House. So those contributions, each of $100,000 from this local community, also makes the difference.
The Bendigo region is lucky to have Haven Home Safe, which is Victoria's first registered housing agency and one of the largest providers of community housing in the state. As everyone working for this fantastic local organisation understands, youth homelessness is a complex problem with no easy solution.
It's an experiment for us to try and find the trigger, to find the motivation and incentive to change. It isn't an easy task that we are together embarked on here.
One of the things that Haven Home Safe does well is it builds partnerships and it builds solutions.
Horizon House is one of St John of God Healthcare's social outreach services, which exists to provide significant care and relief in areas where gaps in health and wellbeing services have been identified.
Participants have access to education and training opportunities, mentoring and a health and wellbeing coach.
But also making sure that they've got the range of services that support them, and also the opportunity to develop their own emotional and physical well-being.
And what you see here today is a fantastic example of what can be achieved by providing assistance to local organisations such as Haven Home Safe with the backing and support of the entire community.
A community where it's safe to consider a different future, to strengthen skills to participate in education and seek employment, to plan for the future and make informed decisions about your future. And we do need to acknowledge the generosity of the William Buckland Foundation, the Ian Potter Foundation, the Helen McPherson Smith Trust, the Annie Denks Trust, the RACV Community Foundation, the Francis and Harold Abbott Foundation, the Collier Charitable Fund and Chiropodist International. The support of many of the local organisations such as Community Health, Centre for Non-Violence, Annie North, FMC Financial Counselling, the City of Greater Bendigo, the Little Church on the Hill, Bendigo Kanga, etc., etc., etc.
Haven Home Safe Sidney Myer Haven program goes far beyond providing secure and affordable housing to the homeless. It's about changing lives.
This program will help them identify and achieve their own individual goals so they can realise a brighter future, fulfil their potential and become engaged in as community members.
And let's remember this as the place where young people are going to have a fantastic opportunity to be able to get themselves on a pathway that includes having a stable home, having a stable health and having a stable physical health as well. And that is the legacy that comes from this, and that's the legacy that we're celebrating here today.
Every day you impress us with how hard you try, how you bounce back from adversity and how you keep plugging away, determined to develop the skills you need to get yourself set up for life. This is your space. Thank you for the privilege of being part of your lives. We love you, we care about you, keep at it, we're so proud of you.
And the stories, the tales and the legends that will be built, these create a pattern and a path for the people who will come behind you.